So I went to make a pot roast. And as I pulled it out the slow cooker, man, bro, what is that? Bro, that's a nipple, bro. That is a nipple, man. Clear as day. Yeah, they feeding us people. Tried to get me to eat some woman titty. Man, that's crazy. Look at this. Bro, that's a nipple.
What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on the other side of midnight going into Monday morning. I'm doing real good myself. I come on here because I wanted to discuss this situation, this movie right here, that took place back in 1973. Okay, it's called Soylent Green. Okay, turns out a scary film about 2022 made 50 years ago. Are we there yet? Okay, that's basically what it is. And as you guys can see in the thumbnail, are we in the year of Soylent Green? That's what I like to know. Now, Soylent Green is a movie that's based off them basically feeding the citizens of New York human flesh. Okay, and as you can see from that little clip that I just showed about the brother right there that thought he had a pot roast when it actually looked like a female human breast. Okay, basically that's what it looked like. This is really scary. You know what I'm talking about? But we see what Ezekiel chapter 4 verse 13 says, that the Most High would, make us, the children of Israel, eat defiled bread among the Gentiles, after where he driven us, And so there's no telling what we're eating, okay? Because as we know, the subs that are in control, they eat things like this and they figure, well, their diet is just as good for us as anybody else. You know what I mean? Especially if they eat it, okay? That's just what it is. So it's always good to pray over your food. You see what I'm saying? Pray over your food, just the same. Now, to get into this sci-fi film right here, Soylent Green, a film made of about 2022, where we are now, made a half a century ago, predicted runaway inflations, mass shortages, climate disasters, and a powerful elite walling themselves off from an angry, divided, desperate people. Now, is this where we're going? Is this where we're heading? Because it damn sure looked like it to me. Now, to continue, the original trailer begins New York City in the year of 2022. Nothing runs anymore. Nothing works. But the people are the same. People would do anything to get what they need. What they need most is Soylent Green. Okay? And Soylent Green is just, well, it's nasty people. We're not cannibals. We're not supposed to be eating, people. Okay? This goes for human beings, not subhumans. Okay? Now to continue. Do we like conspiracy theories and crime stories about big businesses, government, and other establishment figure manipulating the people and being exposed? Greenhouse gases, where everything is burning up, makes summer last all year long, creating massive supply shortages. What's the answer? Okay, that's what it says here. Now, these are some trailers right here, but I'm not going to play them. Some of them are just too long, but you guys get the gist of where I'm coming from. To continue right here, Soylent Green predicted a future where we've gotten so nasty that we're eating our own without knowing or thinking about what we're doing to each other. Do you know how many books were published in this country once upon a time? The legendary Edward G. Robinson, then age 79, as in his final role. He's become the last librarian, the researcher who helps the brave detective unravel the mystery by helping find the facts and the truth I was a teacher once, a full professor, a respected man. Okay? Yeah, this is ugly, man. It's scary. I shudder to believe that this is actually what's going on. You know what I mean? But with the way things are looking, it's not cool. Okay? Now, in conclusion here, this is Dick Van Patten right here. Later, the star of 8 is Enough recalls being starstruck to meet Edward G. Robinson, who worked as an actor from 1913 to 73. In their scene, Van Patten came to take Robinson's character to his death. Okay. The very next day, the cast learned that Robinson died that night, soon after shooting that final scene about being taken to his death. Heston delivered the eulogy at his funeral. How creepy is that? Continue. The opening credits show the rapid growth of the 20th century, culminating with young people wearing surgical masks. Okay, y'all hear that? Wearing surgical masks. To continue, the most memorable line, when Heston playing Detective Thorne reveals Soylent Green is people. Okay, how close did the authors come with their story? How much did they get right and wrong? Thorne encounters a priest in one scene who tells him, "Forgive me, it's destroying me." Thorne asks, "What is?" The priest ultimately explains the truth, all truth. Well, you know they always been telling us stuff in their films and movies, okay? We live in prophecy, people, and it's nothing much that we can do about that until the time of the Gentiles is fulfilled. That's basically what it boils down to, and we are becoming rapidly on that happening. In the meantime, we just have to stay in prayer. Make sure, first of all, and I'm going to keep saying this, to repent if you haven't. Get into the good graces and the wings of the Most High in the name of Yahweh Shai. Okay? And that's just all there is to it. And may he deliver us from these type of things. All of us is not going to go through this kind of stuff just because it's written. But we are talking about a collective of people, which is the majority, basically. Just like 2/3 that's going to be destroyed versus 1/3. 2/3 is more than 1/3. Okay, that's 2 out of 3 people right there versus 1 out of 3 people. You see, 2 out of 3 people is going to have to go through this situation. Okay, that's just what it is. Let's just pray that you are the 1/3, we are the 1/3, and we can just miss all this kind of mess right here. Make sure you pray over your food. Again, pray over your food. And then when you go in these grocery stores, I shouldn't have to tell anybody because I'm sure a lot of you are doing it. But for those ones that's not, make sure when you go over in the meat department, make sure what you're buying is what you seeking to buy. Make sure if you're going to get a pot roast, it is a pot roast. Make sure you don't see no nipples and tit nipples and all that kind of stuff. I did a story back here probably about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, where this woman went into, Aldi's or something like that. And she bought I think she thought she was buying turkey necks or something like that, and got it home, and it was some kind of penis. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? She put it on Facebook. I did the story, man. It was a trip. Look at the things that you are buying. Just don't take for granted. What you're picking up is what you come to get, basically. That's all I got on this one, people. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this particular story. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. This is James. Well, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.